You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. By going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com, you can make this possible.
No charcoal grills are allowed.
I'm white. I got you, bro.
Yeah, illegally selling water without a permit
on my property.
Whoa! Hey!
You don't live here.
I'm uncomfortable.
This week, the Baltimore County Police released some very disturbing body camera footage of a white police officer badgering a black high school principal in front of his child, his 15-year-old son, and demanding to know whether he was responsible for a crime scene he had just witnessed, because he just happened to be walking past. Let's take a look.
You guys weren't involved in that at all, were you? You guys weren't involved at all?
Why would you ask me that?
Because you're standing here?
I can stand because I'm a citizen. I pay taxes here. So what's the issue with me standing? I just told you I'm educating my son on how to deal with police.
Well, let me educate you, sir. Okay?
Educate me on what?
When we do a thorough investigation, we start and talk to witnesses.
Okay.
Are you a
You
witness?
ask me that first.
I asked you if you're involved at all.
Why would you ask me if I'm involved? Ask me if I'm a witness. If I'm a witness, I'm not involved.
Sir, people get away with crime because of people like you.
My man.
So
People like me.
Yeah.
People
Do
like
not
you.
buck up to me.
People like you.
Okay? Step back.
See this here? See what I'm saying?
Okay?
He came to me with this conversation, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking to him, right? Now he said,
Sir,
don't
hopefully you find a good role model.
see what
Okay?
I'm saying?
I wouldn't listen to this dude.
You understand that?
No.
You understand that?
All right. Well, I'll be seeing you more then.
You have no idea you're talking to, officer. You're wrong.
Okay, sir.
You're wrong.
That's
But
fine.
guess what? I thank you.
Okay.
He's in him.
All right. Well, let me get a good video of your face real quick.
Man, please
All right.
do. Let me get a good video of you and let me get your badge number.
5253.
5253?
Yes, sir.
Let me see it, please.
That's not my
hands are here.
badge number.
My hands are here. I
Oh,
can't
you're
see.
fine.
I can't see.
Can you read? It's Price.
Can I read?
Yeah.
Can you spell it for me?
P-R-I-C-E.
Okay. All right. Any period with that?
No, sir.
You sure?
Did I say it?
I don't
It's
know.
5253. Right now,
You see this? Now.
right now, you're hindering my investigation, so you need to step behind that police car.
Came to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the area
Okay.
and go back to our home.
Yeah.
Because this is why don't say nothing to police. He's absolutely wrong.
Uh-huh.
He don't know he's talking to a doctor right now.
Ooh.
But he's acting an ass.
Okay.
He may not be one, but he's acting one.
Sir,
You understand?
so you need to step out of my
So,
crime scene now.
Please.
All right. Thank you, sir. Hey, you have a good night.
Don't thank me. And listen, I'm being cooperative.
Uh-huh.
Don't follow me.
Okay. Well, sir, like you said, it's a free right, so I'm allowed to walk where I want, sir.
Don't talk to me.
Sir,
Don't talk to me, sir.
just keep walking, sir.
No, you stop walking.
Sir,
I'm
you have a good night. Keep walking.
You have a good night.
You're in my crime scene right now. You need to keep walking.
I'm walking.
Sir, you don't want to be
You're
involved.
walking on me.
Sir, you don't want to be
You're
involved. You
walking
need to leave.
towards me,
Sir.
officer. I'm leaving.
Sir, once again, you don't want to be involved.
Again, please.
Again, 5253. Did you get it that time, or do I need to write it down?
I'll make sure that I talk to your sergeant.
Absolutely.
About how you insulted me, insulted my
It's
kids.
all on camera, so.
Can I read?
Okay, yeah. Have a great night, sir.
Woo, that was hard to watch. Vance Benton is a principal at Patterson High School in Baltimore. He and his son left after further argument, at which point the officer followed them. Benton filed a complaint with the police department, and they have apologized for the incident, saying they will take administrative action against the officer involved. Nah, they just need to fire the fool. We all watched that. The officer's tone was rude, bullying, out of order, condescending. Honey, what did you think?
It was absolutely unnecessary to talk to him like that. And I think when, authority, police officers, when it comes to black men, I think the way that they talk to them is, he couldn't have done that any other place, right? But because he has a badge, he could do that at that particular time to make him feel less than. But so that's the issue. So I just didn't like it. And the way he was just like saying, when he was spelling his name, like, are you not, can't comprehend
Can you
this?
read? He
Can
said,
you read?
This is a high school principal. And the thing that bothered me the most is that he was with his son.
Yeah.
And so just as you talked about the castration of the young brother with his dreads, to humiliate a man in front of his child, is it's a form of emasculation. Greg, what did you think when you saw that?
I mean, it's funny. A colleague, Jules Harrell, teaches at Howard, master teacher. He's in psychology. And Jules talks about the fact that we experience trauma on a moment-to-moment basis. Watching that, I could feel, I'm sure we all did, our pulses quicken, our heart rate
I
quickens.
felt my own.
You know, and what Jules says is that's taking seconds off the ends of our life. We shortened our lives watching that. And so when you think about, like you said, a man or a woman in front of their child, and I think Malcolm Gladwell just published his latest book, Talking to Strangers, and he said, I was moved to write this book by watching the Sandra Bland video. At any moment, I'm watching this thinking, at any moment this could escalate into something because of perception.
Right.
This white punk cop, 5'2", 5'3", Price, make him famous, everybody watching this, is looking, and he's got an assumption that he knows something about black people and black men. And I'm gonna control this N-word and in front of his son. But that brother is sitting there, and he's got a decision to make every time he doesn't walk away. Because what he's caught between is, my son is here, as you said. And if my son wasn't here, maybe I would have said something to him and kept walking. But every time he doesn't walk away, I'm saying that's more for his son, because I can't be no punk in front of my son. Right. But as Malcolm Gladwell is writing, any moment of perception could have ended his life. Right. And we could have been watching a double murder because he turned his back. I'm saying, man, don't turn your back, brother. And we all watching that.
And the guy said, he said, keep on walking.
Yeah.
Keep on walking. And you know, you're sitting there thinking, what I want to know, and I hope that the Roland Martin team will follow up. What was the administrative action taken?
Right.
This dude does not need to be a police officer. This is how you talk to citizens. You don't need to be a police officer. Erica?
Absolutely. The first thing I thought about was Freddie Gray. We're in Baltimore. And so just moving forward from that, and I'm glad that you brought in the trauma piece, because that's something that we should be taking in as a community as we think about decisions that we need to make around our blackness, our safety, our protection, our children, our future. Because see, fools like this is Price 5253, you said? Okay. They've only become even more emboldened because of Donald John. So we have to make a decision as a community, taking care of one another, ensuring that we're good, that we're safe, in trainings and things of that nature, whatever it takes, because these punks, as you call them, they're not stopping. They're only going to increase in number and behavior.
We need to make sure, I mean, we really do need to make sure when I go home, well, I got a bunch of other stuff to do, but sometime I'm gonna write a letter to somebody in Baltimore and say, fire this, you know whom, what. You know, because someone who has that attitude, a man just happens to be walking by, and you just decide you get to harass him because he's black, because he's a black man. No, no, no. You don't need to be a law enforcement officer. Law enforcement officer. What you are is a patter-roller, as in the you know, in enslavement days, attempting to impose order.
All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Folks, that's my homeboy there, Gerald Albright, one of the folks performing at the Luxe Jazz experience in Cabo, November 7th through 11th. I'm going to be there as well. Weekend-long event held at the Omnia Day Club in Los Cabos, nestled on the Sea of Cortez in Los Cabos, Mexico. Folks, it's going to be an amazing time over those 4 days. We're going to have lots of great food and drink and golf and spa, health and wellness, you name it. The second annual Luxe Jazz experience. Of course, some great people, entertainers are going to be there. Comedian Mark Curry, Gerald Albright, Alex Bugnon, Raul Madan, Incognito, Pieces of a Dream, Kirk Whalum, Average White Band, Donnie McClurkin, Shalea, Roy Ayers, Tom Brown, Ronnie Laws, and Ernest Quarles. I'll be broadcasting Roland Martin Unfiltered for that Thursday and Friday there as well. And so we want you to be in the house. It's going to be a great time. Go to LifeLuxeJazz.com, LifeLuxeJazz.com for more information. Packages are going fast. You also want to book it soon so your airline tickets are not crazy high. So go to LifeLuxeJazz.com. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.